All right, hockey fans, welcome to tonight's bout. We got the full production crew on tap. Chris Bubolt's here with your play-by-play. Shane Joseph running color. Dan Jenks running the scoreboard. We are full strength and ready to start this hockey game.
Yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas holiday, gearing up for New Year's. Get a little break. Parents are losing their minds. Kids are at home from school. Nice little break tonight. Should be a good game.
You know, Alexandria comes down from the northwest corridor. This is setting up to be, two top 5 teams, Shane, facing off for the first time this season, both ends of the alphabet, right?
100%. We got a tournament this weekend, Dangle Fest up in Blaine, which has some good teams in it. So I think it's really good for our girls to have some good competition leading up into that tournament, prepare them for the speed they're going to face this weekend.
So Alexandria comes into this game ranked 4th in state by the Youth Hockey Hub staff. Wayzata at 3. You know, each team is trying to either retain their position for your Trojans or try to climb the ladder here.
Yeah, 100%. It's just a good gauge of where you sit. You know, we've faced all the top teams except for Chaska and Alex, and we knocked that bird off the stone here. What did I say? Knock the bird off the stone? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Chris.
knock the stone off the bird.
Yeah, knock something. But no,
let's knock this one out of the park, maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good show.
Yep.
So Wayzata here on pick C. We got 2 seconds to game time. Full complement looks like for your Alexandria Cardinals. Wayzata will be down 1 defensive in Maddie Haran, who is still battling a lower body injury.
Yeah, we almost got a full squad back. I think she's got a couple weeks yet till she's back in the lineup. But kudos to her. She's at all the team events and being a good teammate.
So just as we mentioned, Maddie Haran leading the pregame cheer. Officials are ready to get this one started. We've got the full complement of officials. This is a legit game, probably looking to be a legit 45 minutes. Starting the game will be Hendricks Hillman with Fries, with Jenks and I think that's Lydia. Shane, that's your own daughter.
Yep.
Won by Wayzata, played out through center ice. This will be Hendricks across to Hillman. They exit clean. That fits a shin to the corner, and it'll have Alexandria heading the other direction. Picked off for the moment and offsides for the Cardinals. Good 16-second start for your Wayzata Trojans, taking that opening face-off, going the other direction, and playing good neutral zone defense. Hendricks will win this one again, up to Jenks. Jenks will play forward. That's to the corner. No icing, got a tip. Our scoreboard statistician guy has a little chuckle at that one. Jenks will pick it up and neutralize. She'll play it in the shin of number 9 for Alexandria. She's hassled by Hillman. Joseph will go behind her own net, play to Wilson. Wilson to Hendricks. Hendricks will clear the zone. She'll dump. That will be on net and have to be played. Wilson in on the forecheck. She harasses just enough to get a piece to have Bubolts join the fight. Wilson gives way to Mead. Mead behind the Alexandria net. Now Mead. Supported by Bubolts. Bubolts will try to play through center. That's hits a stick of a Cardinal. Now it's out front. Played safely by Alexandria. They'll try to clear. We're not going to get icing. Freed will chase it to the corner. That's played softly over to Kurtz. Gets a weird bounce, but finds the blade of Mead, who finds a shin and a skate, but back on her own stick. She'll enter deep. Awkward bounce off the wall. Serju comes in now hot, playing her physical game. She's tripped up and held in the zone. Now it'll be Morris, who's back from a sickness from the last game. Jinx now back to her partner. That'll be Noble. This one's played in by Alexandria. So both teams just feeling each other out in this first period. That's an aggressive play to the corner, overskated for the moment. Good save by the goaltender, Alvarez. Steered that one to the corner, Shane.
Yeah, some little back and forth here. You know, Alex is a good team. They're caused a turnover there with the speed on our D. Angie was there to stand tall.
So a little bit of zone time here for Alexandria. Wayzata a little bit on their heels. This one finds its way to the circle, back in. Jinx will play it behind Alvarez. She'll play to the board. Sergiu can't get the handle. That's a shot wide for Alexandria. Back into the corner. Now Alexandria is starting to find their feet. There was a grade A chance for them. Russo's going to pick it up though. She can't quite get the handle. That one might be on net again. So saved icing because it was played on net. Sergiu will play it all the way to the blue pen and we'll get a freeze.
Yeah, that's a good icing.
At 12:03 in the first. Face-off will be Hendricks to the left of the Cardinal goaltender. That one's one clean by Alexandria. Picked up by... That takes an awkward bounce. Gonna break number 13 for the Cardinals. That was a shot save. I'm not sure that one had a good angle, but gloved nicely by the Wayzata Trojan goaltender, Alvarez.
Yeah, Kurt's got a little unlucky there. Puck hopped over her stick.
That's the
Joseph took the angle away.
You know, that's the second time it's hit that spot on the board, Shane. We got to be, make note, this is a home rink for us. We got to be able to play those plays. So this will be Hillman giving way to Hendricks. Now Joseph will pinch at the neutral zone. She'll get steered off. Back to Kurtz. Kurtz finds Hillman at center ice, but she can't quite get the handle. Now it's played up. Kurtz will play forward, backhand pass to Hendricks. Hendricks will play through middle ice, knocked off the puck for the moment, enough time to get a good change for Wayzata. Noble overskates for the moment, but gathers herself and the puck behind the zone. She'll reverse to Freed. Freed up to Wilson, who's going to go cross ice just a little bit behind Mead, who has to gather in the neutral zone. That'll play forward now. So Alexandria is starting to settle their game down, and it's starting to look more like an even matchup, Shane.
Yeah, nice back and forth here. You don't see any sustained zone time, which is the first teller of pretty two evenly matched teams, is where you don't see anyone bottled up in their own end for a sustained period of time.
So this will be Noble. Played out front, good defensive play out front, and Mead is going to get pinched on the board. That one clears the zone, picked up by Sergiu, who finds a driving Joseph, who will drag it to the corner. She's going to look to center one to Russo, couldn't get the handle, just behind her, couldn't quite get the blade of her stick for a good clean shot. That one comes through low by Jenks and intercepted by the defenseman for the Cardinals. Jenks will reverse here, look up ice, hits into the skates of Morris. Still in the zone, played now deep. Alexandria will possess, Morris will come through, played out front, and we have a shot and goal for Alexandria, 5-hole on Alvarez.
Yeah.
Shane, as I'm watching the defenseman here, it does look like we're short one. Emily is not in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, and unfortunate play by Joseph there. She was in the right spot. She cleared the puck, but as her dad once told her, don't clear the puck up the middle. Cleared it to the corner.
Cleared the puck to the blade of a waiting.
Grandpa Joseph is rolling it home here.
Russo will try to win this one forward. She doesn't, and it'll be picked off by Alexandria. So down 1-0 with 9:35 and counting are your Wayzata Trojans. This one comes out to the point, played out front. It's going to find its way through and held by Alvarez. So face-off coming to the left of Alvarez. It'll be Hendricks with the Fries and Hillman pair. Kurtz with Freed playing defense. Puck played to the corner, now behind their own net. Stick battle won by Alexandria. That one pops out to the point. It'll be a race between Hillman, gathered up by the Cardinals. Now this one gets dumped in. It's got Wayzata chasing a little bit here with 9:01 in the second period. Point played to the corner. Hot boards tonight here in Pick C. Freed, Kurtz is going to try to play up to Hillman. That's intercepted by a driving defenseman for the Cardinals. This one will come out to the blue line, but held for the moment. Hendricks is bottled up in the neutral zone. She's got to come off. Fries is going to be the solo F1. 18 for Alexandria is going to enter with speed. She puts on the brakes. Snaps a couple ankles, but is reluctant to go any further than that. Now Mead up the half wall. She'll go cross ice and find Fries. Fries is going to dump because she needs to come off. That'll be gloved, nope, played by the goaltender for Alexandria. Wilson in late, finds Mead coming through the circle. She'll play behind the Alexandria net, harassed now by Wilson. Mead's got to get to the upside of that puck, but it'll have Alexandria coming the other direction. Noble intercepts in the neutral zone. She'll look to her partner, Jenks. Jenks up to Buboltz, who will play to Wilson. Wilson's going to come in alone. Little nifty stick move. Now Russo in the neutral zone. Just couldn't get the handle, and it hits to offsides. We'll get a face-off just outside of the Wayzata offensive zone. A little instruction. Oh, we're going to get too many players for Wayzata, it looks like. You know, this official usually is officiating with his twin brother, and I think he's missing his twin and missing a call on this play.
I didn't see that, Chris. I didn't see it too many men. I didn't see us have possession. I didn't see it even being close, but well, that's why they pay these officials the big bucks, you know.
So this will be a power play. For Alexandria. On the PK is going to be Russo with Suraju up front with Joseph and Kurtz. Joseph will play to the wall. This will come to the board now, not out. Picked up by Kurtz. Kurtz will play back to Joseph. Joseph will play up the wall. Held. Nope, out by 26. Russo smartly plays that one, but they enter clean. This one's out again. Minute 16 and counting. Joseph gathers this one at the top of the circle. She plays up the board, but to the stick of a Cardinal. That one's going to be goal number 2 for the Alexandria Cardinals. So Wayzata finding themselves on their heels at 6:40 in the first period, down 0-2. Looks like a little bit of Christmas legs and Christmas hands for your Wayzata Trojans, Shane.
Yeah, you know, a little shorthanded there. Another turnover. You know, they're capitalizing on it.
Hendricks wins this one back to Noble, who give way to Freed. Up the wall. Played now by Freed. Noble will play this one through her own circle and around the net of Alvarez. She'll reverse, find Freed, up to Hillman. That one she can't quite get a handle to, and we're going to have our first icing whistle of this hockey game.
That's a perfect example there, just not quite sharp. You know, we missed a 10, 15-foot pass, and all of a sudden it's icing instead of a 3-on-2 rush.
Hendricks will take this one to the left of Alvarez. Hendricks has Fries and Hillman with her, and it's Freed and Noble playing defense. This is one clean by Alexandria through traffic, steered away by our goaltender Alvarez. Shots on goal are Alexandria 8 and Wayzata 3. And it's starting to reflect that kind of a game. 2 of our shots on net were attempted icing that just happened to find its way through. A little bit of liveliness now showing for your Wayzata Trojans. This one goes to the corner, picked up by Noble. She'll reverse, play up to Hillman, who's got space if she can take it. She will. She hesitates for the moment and gets intercepted. Wilson will enter, but offsides as Hendricks was trying to skate back to the line and to the bench.
You know, this Alexandria team doesn't get a ton of competitive games. You know, being an up north team, you know, they come down to the cities. It's go time. So they're proving that they are maybe a little bit more ready for the speed, a little bit more ready for the intensity. They're ready to go. Now we've dug ourselves a bit of a hole.
So Jenks now will take this one. That's through center ice, projected pass intercepted by Alexandria. Joseph will find this one. She'll play to Jenks. Jenks loses the handle for the moment. Intercepted. Joseph will have to step in. No angle shot there. Thought we were going to get a shot on net, but didn't. Now to the corner. Jenks, bodied hard, plays up to Wilson. Wilson's going to fall into the skates. Buboltz picks that one up, and she's going to look to break up now. That one bouncing puck. Hillman will play it out of the zone, but picked up quickly by a driving 29 of the Cardinals. She'll hold, look to drive nobody home. Mead's going to find this one. She can go with speed. Oh, she gives way to Suraju. Suraju's going to get it in her spot. Tries to center to Russo. Russo wasn't quite ready for the pass. Kurtz will play it up through the neutral zone. Now Morris. This one will be icing. Second icing of the game. We are 1-1 on the icing calls. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for Wayzata. So Russo with Morris and Suraju, Kurtz and Freed patrolling the blue line. Russo wins this one forward, tries to play across to Suraju, intercepted by Alexandria. Morris now can enter with speed. She's free. She takes a quick shot. I like that. Not able to be gloved, and it's loose. Out through center ice. Not going to get icing because that was, I believe, Suraju tried playing that one out through. Kurtz has got to be careful on looking down or staring down her pass, Shane.
Yeah, she telegraphs it a little bit. See the play, make the play.
So Suraju now picking this one up at the half wall. She'll try to play through a skate. Russo, for the moment, now back into the corner. 3:37 and ticking in the first period. Freed will play to the corner, supported by Russo. Russo now up the wall. That's Morris. Bottled up a little bit here. That's a good attempt at a redirect, but didn't find the blade of the Cardinal. Now Kurtz. Kurtz will look to Morris. Morris will try to play through. Doesn't quite find home. Russo steered that one for the moment. Kurtz, if she can get the red line, is going to look to dump. Can't quite get its way through traffic. Suraju will play quickly, then she'll come off for her line mate. Teammate, that is, which will be Fries with Hillman. Centered now by Hendricks. Good pick up by Fries there, recognizing that she had defensive backup through Jenks. Fries now loses the handle, played out to center ice. Noble intercepted. Picked up now by the Cardinals behind the Wayzata net. That takes an awkward bounce into the slot. caught everybody by surprise and now held by the black sweaters of your Alexandria Cardinals. Looks like Wayzata is playing a little too defensive here. That one's going to come through traffic. Almost finds its way through the net. Hendricks will pin her girl. Now it's played up, controlled by Hillman. Hillman's going to be in a race. She's got wheels. She's got a partner with her. She plays across. Fries wasn't quite ready for the rebound. Joseph will gather this one up. She'll look to Kurtz. Kurtz will play to Buboltz in her skates. Buboltz will hold in the offensive zone and go in for the forecheck. Wilson will join her. That was one played up the board. Played back in. Wilson through feet. It'll be Joseph now with Kurtz. Kurtz, good gap control. She'll steer her girl to the corner. Eyes should be all up for everybody. Two Wayzata Trojans hit the ice. This one's in the slot. Glove save Alvarez. She finds herself in position. She says enough. I don't want to see any more. A little bit of extra at that whistle.
That last play, Chris, I noticed their D are really active in the offensive zone. It's almost like they're playing with four forwards at times, and our wingers got to get heads on a swivel. You can't get caught puck watching.
This is one to the corner by Buboltz, though picked up by Alexandria. They've got a player free in the slot. They'll play behind the net. Joseph sniffs that one out, plays up to Wilson. Wilson can't get the handle. That one pops out to center ice, gathered by 26 of Alexandria. Now it'll be 21, loses the handle for the moment. She's going to give way. Another lost puck, picked up by Wilson. We've got half a minute left here in the first period. Wayzata still down 2-0. Meade finds that one. That one bounces off a high stick, played to the slot, picked up by Alvarez, who's content to freeze the puck, corral it in the blue paint for a stoppage at 23.7 seconds in the first period. So Russo now with Morris and Suraju, Freed with Noble. Noble will play over to Freed. Picked, supported by Russo. Russo intercepted in the slot. Now up the board. A lot of extra work. 8 seconds left in the period and ticking. Alexandria will let this one tick down, and that'll bring us to the end of the first period. All right, we're back for a second period. Hopefully a little motivation coming from the Wayzata bench here as we start our second period.
Yeah, shell-shocked, Christmas legs, whatever you might call it.
So now we're starting to see what would be expected of a outstate Alexandria team. A little heavier play on the boards.
Yeah, they're really, really good at their puck battles on the wall. We're losing the majority of them. I'd like to see us take away a little more time and space on our own end too.
This one's played through ice, sticked away. It's a pretty skilled Alexandria team, right, Shane? So Matt, the speed wasn't going to be a question. It was how heavy are these girls going to play?
Right. It's when you mix skill with hard work and a little bit of grit. I mean, you got to match it, or else you're going to get beat.
Hendricks will steer that one away. Oh, off the toe of her stick. She had Hillman breaking. Hillman's going to have to break it to the corner. She'll get interfered with, in my opinion, but I am a homer for the moment. That one's picked up by Wilson. I think we're going to get offsides here for Wayzata.
I'd like to see us get super simple. Pucks in, pucks deep, grind it out. Let's see if we can't grind with these girls a little bit.
Good face-off win by Bubolts, real clean. That's played into the skates of Jenks. Mead's going to find that one on the corner. Good wall battle here, held up for the moment. Jenks holding her ground. Mead will support. She sniffed that one out really well, Shane. This one's off a skate, going to have to be played regardless. Two forwards in on the forecheck. That one's played, sticked for the moment. Bubolts will let that one go to the corner. Mead's going to find that one. Bubolts. Mead plays to the corner. Trying to set something up here are your Wayzata Trojans. Kiana Wilson applying pressure. Now it's a good pressure by Morris. Lost stick battle there again, Shane. Joseph playing end-to-end. Good 200-foot game. She gets taken down hard in the corner.
Yeah, a little tackle.
One thing I'll say about watching, the better part of a half a season, 15U hockey, Shane, it's much more physical, it's a lot more fast, and the officials recognize, like, hey, these girls can bump, we'll let them play.
Yep. Yeah, that's hockey, right? You gotta be able to use your body, you gotta be able to utilize it. You don't have to be big, but you gotta be strong. And you have to be positional.
Wayzata wins this one. Kurtz for the moment. That takes a weird skip. It's going to find Morris. Just out of the reach, and it's going to be offsides. Suraju couldn't quite get the handle.
Yeah, it's not quite clicking. Simple little plays, right? Simple little plays.
It's all that ham and mashed potatoes messed up the chemistry for these teams.
The Christmas cookies, but they also had Christmas, so I don't like excuses.
I just like the ham and cookies, Shane, to be honest with you. I just wanted to work that in, like maybe I overdid it myself.
Yeah, I agree.
So this will be Russo now, trying to find a spark. Freed will find that one through deflects, and there's a Wayzata goal on a dirty, nasty icky from Suraju, who gathered one up in the slot and knew exactly what to do with it.
It was just a great hockey goal. Win a battle in a corner, get to the point, get to the front of the net, put it in the mixer. Things are going to happen. They found a loose puck and buried it home.
Shane, I think you once told me in your hockey career, most of your goals were scored from 5 feet out from the net.
You don't have to be standing there the whole time just to find a loose puck. You got to come in and out of the soft areas and just read when loose pucks are going to come available.
So let's see if that spark lights something of a fire underneath your Wayzata Trojans here in the second period of this hockey game. This will be a race. Hendricks checks her shoulder. She's getting pressure from 21, Alexandria. That's played up ice. Really smart play to the blue line. Now cross ice, bouncing puck can't be gathered by Fries. Fries hits the board hard. She gets up safely though and plays to the corner. Now she's heading to the bench. Dangerous change here for Wayzata. Noble has to recover. She plays to the board looking for help. That one hits a snowbank. And a sixth player coming off the bench. That's played, no icing. Wilson with the nifty stick and the hustle play to the corner. That finds Buboltz, who tries to sneak in. Kurtz was driving in looking for her second goal of the season. This should be icing waved off by one of the worst refs in the league. Buboltz now can enter with speed. They're going to give it to her. She puts one low on net.
She tried to do a pass off pad there, a little PAP. This goalie was smart and kicked it to the corner.
You know, I think if Wayzata recognizes that we are just faster than this team, they can play that game. Joseph will play this one to the corner now. Gathered up. They've got a breaking forward. Joseph sniffs her out like a defensive back for your Minnesota Vikings. Now, Morris will put that one over the top of the net, ring all the way around the boards, and make her teammate Noble go about 180 feet to pick that one up. Through center ice. Dribbled puck, picked up by Alexandria. Played to the corner. Freed's going to chase that one down. Puts on the brakes. I love it. Played up to Suraju. Suraju crossed blue ice. Hard play by Alexandria to steer that one to their own player. Pinched now by Noble, supported by Morris. Cross ice, gathered now by Freed at center ice.
Really good.
Suraju will play back to Noble. Noble's got one coming in sneaky. Played up the board, held. Bouncing puck finds its way out of the zone.
Really good puck movement by Alexandria. They're finding that open spot. They're taking what they give you, and they're making good, crisp passes.
Ooh, Freed recognized that she had some space. Hendricks is coming fresh off the bench. She's looking for help. Finds Freed back to Hendricks. Hendricks, puck skips over her blade, but finds it in the slot. Sticked away, that one's loose.
Quick whistle.
Quick whistle, not sure why we got that one.
This referee doesn't have any dates tonight. He wants it to go on.
Who are these guys? Who set this up? Who got these refs lined up?
Scrimmage coordinator, part of in the booth tonight, wondering what's going on with this officiating crew. Feel like it's the same crew that just ran the varsity game. Actually, Jake, I think I saw all three of these guys at Lucky's 13 just before the game. So while I'm trying to make jokes,
You got 2 and a 10.
we get another save by Alvarez on her glove. We'll get a face-off to her left with Buboltz, Mead, and Wilson. Joseph with what appears to be Kurtz. Played out front. This is going to be Mead. He's got wheels, can't quite get the handle on the bouncing puck. That one's out of the zone and back in. Snowbank held that one up.
Sweet goal, though.
8:16 in the second. Buboltz, Kurtz, Wilson with Buboltz, Mead, and Wilson with Jenks. Jenks will play that one into the jersey of Buboltz, who will knock it down. That one steers away, not sure why icing's waved off on that one either. Again, that's number 0 on the officiating crew. Mead plays that one to Joseph. Joseph Wilson finds that one. Now Buboltz through center ice. She'll look for the red line, dump, and look for a change. This is a 5-lady change for the Trojans. They got a hustle as Alexander sniffed that one out. This one's played by Freed. Could have been Kurtz will reverse to Freed. Freed to Suraju. Suraju finds a driving Russo, who gets hacked. Morris gets hacked again.
Thank you.
And now we're getting our first penalty from the 12-year-old official on the ice.
You know what? I got to hand it to him, though. That's a lot of times at 15U, 12U hockey, they never call a penalty unless someone falls down. And that ref recognized that, the Alexandria girl was chopping lumber. She was trying to get a tree down and called the penalty.
You know, Shane, the best part about wearing these microphones is it keeps me from swearing, keeps me from yelling at these officials.
You got a good filter.
I can do that for you.
This is Kurtz out at the point. She's going to find one, try to put one through traffic. She'll pinch this one through the slot. Morris is going to redirect. Pinched hard by Russo. Russo's going to possess. They'll look to set up their power play now. Gives way to Freed. Freed's harassed at the blue line. Gathered up by Russo. Russo mishandled by Russo, but finds his way onto her stick. Now they're setting it up. They've got it gathered up. Russo drive. That one's through in traffic. It's loose for the moment. Should be another penalty for holding the stick of Russo, but they didn't see it. A little bit of a scramble here as Wayzata tries to gather up their power play. Kurtz is going to be in a race now with 21. That's played to the center. She overplays it for the moment. 21 is going to be content to hold the puck as we're halfway through this Wayzata power play. This one's in the slot. Not sure what Wayzata was thinking there. But Suraju is going to gather. She'll play off the wall and give it to herself in a race. She's 1-on-2, overskated by Hendricks for the moment. That's going to find its way in possess. 2-on-2 going the direction of Alexandria. Played behind the net of Alvarez, picked up by Noble. Wayzata struggling to gain possession in the waning seconds of this power play. Suraju, who just tries to clear. Alvarez will take that shot on net, play it to the corner. Now Hendricks is going to find herself alone. If she hustles, she's going to get a shot. She gets her shot. It's not played. Hillman is late. Now it'll be icing on the Alexandria Cardinals at 5:07 in the second period. So a successful PK for the black shirts of the Alexandria Cardinals. Wayzata, though, will gain themselves a face-off in their offensive zone. Hendricks with Wilson and Fries. This guy. Barking orders. Wants to keep a clean game. You know what? I'm not going to do it, Shane. This is picked up by Hillman at the half wall. She centers, sticked away by the Cardinals. Pace of this shift has picked up significantly. I'm going to call offsides, and so is the official.
Good call, Chris.
She picked up her skate at the last moment, Shane. Clarify something for me, Shane. Blade needs to be in contact with ice?
Correct. Yep.
And that's exactly, we can play that one back. I believe she picked her skate up just at the last moment. This one's won by Alexandria, played up, but now Wilson will take possession. She plays to the corner. Joseph's going to gather this one at the bottom of the circle. Play to Kurtz. Kurtz is going to try to play it through skates. Can't. Now it'll be Joseph gathering this one up. She'll play to Wilson. Wilson can't quite get it to her backhand. Joseph finds herself a little out of position. And overskated. That one's out of the zone. It'll be Meade in a race. Gathered up for the moment. Bubolt's there to support. Now, rolling puck. It'll be Wilson. She'll play her girl hard to the corner. Give time for the change. A little too much reaching, Shane, by the Wayzata sticks. I'd like to see bodies through hands when we get to the third period, or even in this last.
Yeah, you play defense with your feet and your body, not your stick.
This one's out of the zone, picked up by the Cardinals. Into the skates of Noble. Noble will gather this one. She'll try to play to the half wall. Morris was coming back into the zone. That one finds its way to the slot, tied up by Russo. This one now to the point. That's going to be steered away. Suraju, stick, actually put that one in the slot. Nice centering pass, but nothing to show for it. One thing I'm seeing about these Alexandria Cardinals, Shane, is they are gathering. They rally to the puck, right? So I'm a football guy. You rally to the football, you rally to the puck.
Yep.
As it comes out, you got to switch that mindset from offense to defense in a moment in hockey.
Yeah, there's almost not to criticize Alexandria, but a little bit of a lack of structure, which may be throwing our girls off. Where, usually on a forecheck you're used to one, maybe two. They're sending all three. So to counteract that, you just got to make quick plays, and then all of a sudden you're gone.
Suraju will play this one to Morris. Morris is going to take a shot. That's just off the mark, left of the goaltender's glove. Ooh, it looks like the goaltender has a new Christmas glove, Shane. Maybe that's why she's having a hard time knocking them down. It's pretty shiny.
We haven't really tested her a ton yet. We'd like to get some more pucks to the net. Right here would be a good opportunity.
Suraju put that one through. That was in the mixer for a second. Sorry, Shane, I stopped you, as there was a little bit of hot action.
Yeah, again, when you're on the ropes, keep it simple, make simple plays, get pucks to the net.
That one's through, caught everybody by surprise as it bounced off the lively boards here in Pick C. That one's out through center, Freed plays it up and out. Now it looks like Hillman's going to come 3-on-2. She's got girls' backs to her, can't play to center. She's going to wrap, stop for the moment. Fries will have to apply pressure. Now Jinx. Jinx back to the corner, knocked down by Fries out of midair. Good play between two very skilled players, Joseph for Wayzata and 21 of your black shirts, Alexandria Cardinals. That one hits the face mask of Angie Alvarez. Dangerously to the slot, now through, hits a skate. Joseph sniffed that one out. She's supported now by Hendricks. That one finds its way through, backhand attempt steered to the back of the net by Alvarez. Reverse, out to the slot. Alvarez saw that one coming. So a little bit of a push from Alexandria here with 1:07 and ticking. No icing here with a minute. Wayzata, I think, was caught on a change, but that one hit the snow. Wilson's going to come in fresh. Misses the stick of Mead. Now Wilson through. She's going to try to enter through traffic. Finds herself on the board at the red line, supported by Blue Balls. It'll be a race to the top of the circle. Through center ice. Pinched hard by Freed. Wayzata Cardinals sniff that one out. Blue Balls will play defense for the moment. She intercepts. She's going to go into traffic, a little bit ill-advised, but hey, it's my daughter, I can say it. That one plays backhand on the stick of the goaltender.
I like seeing Olivia play a one-on-one there. She played a good amount of defense at 12U hockey and served her well there.
We had a little bit of cool temperatures over the Christmas break, Shane.
Yep.
I'm thinking maybe 2 hours of Christmas Eve ice against her brother served her well on the one-on-one.
Absolutely. Oh, there's a good
one's tipped down from the point by Russo. Suraju starting to throw her body around. 5 seconds and ticking here in the second period. That's played to the slot, and that'll bring us to the end of a little bit better second period of hockey.
Yeah, I think we picked up the pace a little bit. We won a few more battles. Definitely some more zone time. Again, we haven't played for a while. They probably haven't either, but we adjusted well. And the good news, we're getting outshot 22-13, but the score is only 2-1 here, so very much still in the game. And we just need to find it, be a little more crisp. get more pucks to the net.
All right, we'll be back, folks, after a quick clean. All right, hockey fans, we're back for third period action here at Pick C on, where are we, Shane? December 27th.
December 27th, yep.
In just a battle for your Wayzata Trojans.
Yeah, it should be a good third period. We battled back to lessen the deficit to 1 against a pretty good team here. And going to the third period, we'll see what these girls got.
You want to be in. So we'll kick off the third period here with your Wayzata Trojans down 2-1. Looks like we're going to get a 24-minute period, Shane.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
We'll take every second of it.
Well, Jake Hendricks, our scrimmage coordinator, was nice enough to book us an hour and a half here. So we're going to go with clock time, not game time.
24 minutes running time. Alexandria's going to try to wheel this one off and kill time. Oh, Fries finds herself on the ice. She's tripped by the blue line. That one's played to the skate of Joseph, back to the corner.
Everybody wants good competitive games until you got one.
That one's played up ice. It'll be icing. Puck on end to the goal line.
Fishing guide once told me that. He said everybody wants to catch a big fish till they have one on.
Yeah, and then you got to battle, right? Then you got to clean it, then you got to eat it.
We're going to go running time here in the third period as we have a clock. Unsanctioned, non-district
24
game.
minutes straight running time.
And
Actually,
then we'll
probably
go-
pretty even.
We'll go stop time once we get below. I got a feeling like the whole booth is in on it. That one's to the point. Couldn't find its way. That's a slot shot, one-timer for the black shirts. Played out by 21. She's a pretty nice player, Shane. That one finds itself in the slot in the mixer for the moment, gathered up by Alvarez, the goaltender.
Yeah, that 21, she's good. She's crafty. She's moving around the offensive zone. We got to get heads on swivels. Heads on swivels in our own end. We're getting caught puck watching.
So Bubolt's on now. That's won by Alexandria. Quick shot to the glove of goaltender Alvarez. Bubolt's with Mead and Wilson, flanked by Kurtz and Freed. Played through the dot, out to the blue line, but not out. Now out, mishandled by Alexandria. They gather themselves just out of the reach of the black shirt defenseman. Played behind her own net, stuffed in hard by Mead. Picked up and supported by Wilson. Kurtz will get to the blue line. That one finds itself at the dot. Now to the corner. Wilson, Buboltz will harass. That comes up the half wall. Played through center ice. Don't think that has the angle. Kurtz will have to play that one. She'll play up now to Mead. Mead can't get the handle at the neutral zone. Wayzata will change their forwards. Kurtz will play this one to the corner. Freed now. Reverses to Kurtz. Kurtz up, that'll find Russo. Russo with a nifty little move. She's gonna have to get to the red line. She's converged by 3 Cardinals. Suraju will play this one. She's offside, but no whistle. Now it's good. Puck's missing. Back onside again. Now squirts out to center ice. Jenks will be stick handle quick. She loses her edge, falls for the moment. So both teams trading jabs here in the third period as they're feeling out each other's legs.
Yeah, a little bit of feeling out process here. I feel like nobody's full on pressing here. Again, I'd like to see us just keep it simple.
You know, one thing I see, Shane, with this game, as we saw with Minnetonka, was everybody was gripping their stick a little bit tight in the first part of the game. Then once we realized, hey, wait a second, let's just be us and let's play our game.
100%.
That one comes out to the point now. Alvarez will see it for the moment. She's loose in the mixer. Played out to the point. That's going to come back in. Alvarez steers that one behind her own net. So a little bit of a scramble. Recognized now by Jenks. We're not going to get icing. Sergiu's going to be in a race. Grandpa Dad over there on the Alexandria side of the ice is going to coach that one through. Joseph gives way to Kurtz. Kurtz pinned against the wall hard. Elbows up high. I'd expect nothing less.
Move it, move it.
Now Hendricks cross to Hillman. Hillman's going to find herself. She'll go wide. Play to the center, nobody home. Hendricks will apply pressure. She'll win the race to the corner. Fries looks to center. Kurtz wasn't quite on the same page. Kurtz will intercept this one for the moment. That's played clean into the Alexandria zone. They'll gather up. Driving defenseman skips over the stick. And Alexandria will try to play again. Kurtz plays that one to center ice into the skates of Hendricks. Now 26, overplayed by number 8, Lydia Joseph, but no problem for Alvarez to stop that one right in her jersey. 18:26 running time here in the third period for the Wayzata Trojans, down 1-2 to the Alexandria Blackshirt Cardinals. Bubolts are asked to the corner. Mead's going to come to the point. That hits a skate, steered out by Noble. That one clears, gathered by Alexandria. Through center ice. Now played in deep by Alexandria. Good play, smart play by Alvarez.
Really smart play by Freed there. Took what they gave her.
Wayzata finding themselves a little bit flat-footed. Now they'll enter with speed. Freed sticked off the puck at the top of the circle. Noble will come in on the forward. They're just going to trade spaces. Russo's going to pinch this one. Backhand for the moment. She's going to be in a battle. Turned over. Picked up now by Morris. Morris in with speed. Tries to play through two defensemen. Now Russo. Morris. Rolling puck up the wall to Russo. Turned over. Up the wall. It's going to be held by Freed. Freed backhand to Sergiu. Good patience by Alexandria. It should be icing, but not. Jenks will have to play it. Up the wall. Morris is going to lose the handle. Picked up by Jenks. This will come out to the point. Quick shot. Blocker saved by Alvarez. Out to center ice. Morris is going to play off the glass. Try to put herself to work. Russo's going to come through. She can go with speed. It's going to be a one-on-one with Russo. Russo will drag. Good stick work by the Alexandria defenseman to waylay that attempt. There's a rolling puck, not going to have enough gas. Alvarez will play it. She finds Fries, who's coming in fresh. She's going to enter with speed. Give way to Hillman. Hillman behind her, the net of the black shirt goaltender. Mishandled by Hendricks. Alvarez will cover this one at 15:50 and counting in the third period. So a good little burst there, Shane, out of that last line. Would like to see that start to continue.
You know, you're creating some turnovers in the neutral zone and then some fast rushes. You just got to see pucks get to the net. We haven't seen pucks get to the net. We got to attack and get bodies in the mixer.
That one's played hard by Alexandria. Up the wall. Pinch by Alexandria. Good defensive play. Now Joseph will find that one on her stick. She can't quite get the handle. She'll find it again. She'll hold her girl up and enough time for Kurtz. Kurtz is going to hit a stick on the pass attempt to Hendricks. Hendricks sniffs out someone in the slot as her defensemen start to posture up. Joseph up to Wilson. Wilson's going to give way to Hendricks, who's coming through center ice. She's going to try to put it to the corner to clear, but it hits the jersey, turned over. Freed's going to have to play defense while Wayzata completes the change. Wilson now, Bubolts, back in deep for the Cardinals. Noble. I'm sorry, that's Freed to Noble. Now it'll find Bubolt's backhand. She'll play to Wilson, who is reading the play a little bit much. Now it's in some skates, pinched hard by Freed. Buboltz will find herself in a defensive position, while Alvarez is going to play it to Wilson. Wilson will play behind the net. Now Mead. Mead backhands to Wilson. Wilson looks up ice. A little bit of bottled up situation for the Trojans. Looks like we're throwing pucks, Shane.
Yeah, I'd like to see us create more depth. I feel like whenever our D get possession of it in our own end, when they've got a little bit of time, all 5 of Alexandria players are above the D. I'd like to see our wingers get out, fly the zone, create some more depth, cause their D to back up.
You know, this isn't such a cute game, Shane. It's a slobber knocker, and we've had a couple this season. This will find Joseph through the slot. A sliding Russo deflects, but doesn't get its way onto the goaltender. That one's played up into the glass in the bench of the Alexandria Cardinals. So 12 minutes and 47 seconds ticking away in the third period. Wayzata Trojans haven't had a shot on net in this period, Shane.
Yep, we got to get possession. We got to create some pressure in their end. We got to get some pucks to the net.
Again, collapsing. They collapse really well.
And it's just taking pucks to pressure. We keep taking pucks into pressure.
Russo, Joseph. Russo picks this one up. She plays to Sergiu. That better not be icing. And it isn't.
All 5 here. I'd like to see a forecheck.
Morris applying first pressure.
There it is.
Nifty boards again. These are the Pick C boards that are giving us those one. I think I'm going to count that as a shot on goal. Bouncing, rolling puck, and we do. So that's our first rolling shot of the third period. It's not going to come easy for your Trojans here.
No, we've got an offensive zone face-off here. You'd like to see us win it, get some zone pressure, get a chance here.
That one's played out to center ice. Hillman will battle, give way to Kurtz. Kurtz will, nice pass over to Fries. She sniffed out the defenseman for the Cardinals coming in hard. Fries is going to center. Hillman in the slot. Kurtz puts one through. That could be deflected. Hendricks couldn't get the blade on it. Now Freed. Freed holds, overskated by Alexandria. That one's played through. Gonna have to be sticked by Alvarez. Now Kurtz. A little bit of miscue there by Alvarez. Maybe she was misjudging the speed of the pursuing Cardinal forward. Freed, cross ice, hot to Hillman. Hillman's going to spring Hendricks. Hendricks might get a chance here. She gets taken down, and we're going to get a penalty here on number 14 for Alexandria. That's the outstate kind of play that I've been looking for all game.
Yes, Hendricks had some good speed going there. She tried to take body position. Girl took out her feet. and we're on the power play.
So 10:21, we are at stop time now. A little bit of home cooking here at Pick C. I'm not afraid to say it.
Well, we got a minute and a half to spare here, Chris, and we gotta take advantage of it.
Wilson, Buboltz, and Mead on the power play here. They're going to apply pressure for the moment. This is a scramble. Now Alexandria is going to take possession. They'll enter 1-on-3. Noble. Alvarez is going to have to handle that one.
That 21.
It'll be a shot on
that 21's
net.
been a problem for us all night. She's a strong hockey player. Just all over the puck, winning battles everywhere, just causing havoc.
So with this stoppage of play, we're going to get our number 1 power play on the ice, Shane. And that's Russo with Sergio.
Again, 21.
Read the room. Read the room. Come on now. Read the room.
Got to win the face-off.
Read the room. Take it to the side. It's the best way to kill a penalty. You're running to
Kurtz to Morris. Morris cross ice. It's going to find Sergio. Sergio's strong enough to take on 2. She'll go wide to the corner. She'll be able to set up to Russo. Russo's going to mishandle to the goal line. Kurtz will chase for the moment, give way down to Morris. Morris up the ice. Joseph's going to have to hustle this puck. She does, but, turns out pucks are loose all over the place. This one's up the board, held by Kurtz, finds Sergio around the circle. That hits a skate, gathered now by Joseph. Joseph up the wall, could find Sergio, who's free. Sergio's attempt to Russo eventually makes it there. Now Russo will circle. That's going to be played for icing. Alexandria's not dumb. They recognize running time, just ice the puck. What's the worst that can happen? You get 5 players and you get to play 5-on-5.
Right. Let's get a shot on it. 1 scoring chance here. Let's just get 1.
So 7:56 and counting here. This one up high. Hillman's going to play glove it behind the net. That one comes over the mixer. Hand pass.
Oh, Hendricks.
Great glove save by the
Hendricks
goaltender, Shane.
is in the mixer. Hendricks found the loose puck like she does. And the goalie just was in the right spot.
Her brother gathered one up like that earlier today and buried it. He's not standing here, but I wish he could hear me. This one out to the point now, played to Fries. Hillman applying pressure. Hillman back to Hendricks. That one to the slot, intercepted by the Cardinals and into the bench. We'll get a face-off to the left of the Cardinal goaltender. Buboltz with Mead and Wilson. Jenks and Joseph patrolling the blue line. Wilson steered off. It's going to be a race. Number 14 for Alexander is a pretty quick player, Shane, and she plays very aggressive. She's a good
Got a little
skater.
speed.
Wilson will play this
Nice
one. Nice
play.
pass to Mead. Mead's going to carry through traffic again. I can't understand it, Shane. What are we doing?
Take open ice. We're always trying to stick handle through people.
Five minutes and ticking. Now we got an odd man rush. That one finds a stick. Alvarez positions very well. Sees it all the way in and corrals it into her sweater.
Yeah, aggressive pinch by Lydia Joseph there. She's got to get pucker body.
We got 3 on the scoreboard there, boss.
It's only 2-1, folks. It's only 2-1.
We're dealing with the mittens in the winter, folks. Face off won by Russo. Kurtz behind her own net, plays up to Sergiu. Sergiu can't quite get it through. Alvarez will glove this one at 5:08 and ticking in the third period. Trojans need to show a little bit of urgency now, Shane, as we're at the 5-minute mark in the third period here at Pick C.
Yep, I want to see our wingers fly the zone.
Now Wayzata is going to get a chance. Sergiu is going to come in with speed. She's strong, puck on end, steered away by 29 of Alexandria. Kurtz will play that one pinch hard. Morris now. A little bit of step in this line for the Trojans. That one's played out. Ill-advised backhand pass, too soft. Freed is going to have to chase now to the corner. That one's played to the side of the net, picked up by Russo, intercepted. That one's a dangerous. Alvarez didn't quite know where that one was. Turns out it's under her blocker.
Again, 21. She's a problem. You got to know when your good players are on the ice against you. You got to take away their space. You got to play them a little bit tougher.
So now Hendricks will take the face off to the left of the the glove of Alvarez. Played out to the point for Alexandria. Noble's going to be in a battle at the half wall. Lots of bodies, squirts out. That's a win by Alexandria against on the wall.
Yep, they're a tough team. I mean, I got to hand it to Alexandria. You got to give credit where credit's due. They are very, very strong on the boards. They win a lot of their battles.
Standout players for Alexandria, Shane. I got to give 14 and 21 the call out.
Yeah, overall, there's no weakness that I see from their squad. Apart from 21, they don't necessarily have any superstars, but they play a really hard style of game, really crisp passing, and they support each other really, really well.
So, Shane, given the records and kind of the ranking, it's like looking in the mirror.
A little bit,
right?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see us at our top game. I don't think today's been our A game by any means, but we'll see these folks again.
2.5. That one comes to the slot. Hendricks sniffs it out. That's going to be Hillman. Hillman can skate. She gets rubbed off at the blue line.
Just on that last turnover there, Chris, you look at that. They had all 5 of their players were even with our puck carrier on one of our breakout passes. They are working really, really hard.
You know, Shane, you drive 2 hours to play a game. You should work hard, right?
100%.
That's the expectation. So now Russo with Morris and Sergiu. Kurtz and Joseph will play defense here. Joseph gathers this one at the top of her own circle. Played up the wall to Sergiu. That one's now out, held for the moment. Gonna have to be played by Kurtz. Russo's gonna have to play that one through center ice. She's held up for a second. That's going to be played through. Well, it's loose. Still loose. And now we get a whistle. So empty net with 1:32 counting. Your forwards are Russo, Buboltz, Sergiu, and Morris. Late change. It's another stall tactic by an outstate team that knows the rules. Sergiu's going to find this one out front. It's loose. Net's off. This is kind of starting to be bull crap as the clock is running.
We have a minute left. in the ice.
Now Freed at the point. This one will get through, hit a skate. Knocked down. That one's going to be wide. It's going to have to be played by Noble. Noble, soft pass. Morris is going to have to apply pressure. Now it's out by Russo. Russo to Sergiu. Sergiu's going to play to the corner, 30 seconds. Wayzata's going to try to get numbers here in the slot. Freed now at the point. Freed will give way to Noble. Noble's got a chance here. That one's shinned down by the Alexandria defenseman. 6 seconds and counting. That one finds its way through, and that'll be the end of this hockey game.